Well, chances are your home's value has dropped more than 10% in the last year. Standard & Poor's very closely watched Case-Shiller Index reveals that is how much home prices have deteriorated in the 20-city region that it closely monitors. And sure, sales may pick up, but these folks say, cockeyed optimists that they are, only because prices will keep going down. Now, is all of this too dire? Daniel, what do you say?
Yeah, I think it's too dire. I think there are certain areas, and not only that, but certain kinds of homes. $100,000 homes in most areas are declining in price because there are too many of them being sold by the builders. And if you have a house that went up to $9 million for a 4,000 square foot house in Laguna Beach, that's down some. But most people in many areas aren't having any declines at all. And in Texas, homes values are actually up.
Dan, do you buy the argument that we have to retrace all the big gains we had in housing? If you average in the hot markets like Silicon Valley and Florida and the Northeast, I guess Boston and New York, that they've had a doubling, sometimes a tripling, and that when you wipe all that out, then you're okay. And we're nowhere near that.
No, I don't buy that argument that we have to use up all that. But what we do have to use is all the inventory. There are a lot of houses that are sitting around empty, waiting to be sold. Builders who want to sell them, people who got into financial difficulties, and as long as there's too much inventory around, house prices are going to keep going down. You know, the thing is, we love things going up, and we don't like the other side of the cycle. But I remember in 1985, I wanted to buy a house. Somebody showed a house. A builder spent $3 million. He wanted to sell it for $4 million. But then in that problem in 85, he was willing to sell it for $1.2 million, but he ended up selling it for $600,000. Unfortunately, I couldn't do anything about it at the time, but I would have been waiting for 25 years for another time for the cycle to come around. This is
well, it could be. My first house was $27.86.
27.86.